Welcome back. Mark Bosnich has made a memorable return to professional football after a 7-year absence and almost certainly won himself a contract with the Central Coast Mariners. The former Socceroo made a number of crucial saves in the Mariners' 3-0 win over Sydney FC.
It couldn't have been scripted any better for Bosnich, but the 36-year-old was playing down his match-winning performance.
One swallow doesn't make the summer, and the gaffer even commented, he said, cheer up, but there's still a long way to go. And I think if today went another way, I would still say the same thing. So experience has taught me not to get too out of control either way.
Still on trial with the Mariners, Bosnich almost certainly sealed the deal with last year's grand finalist.
Mark Bosnich has a lot to lose today. He could have went out there and had a nightmare, and everybody said, you're too old, you're over the hill, you shouldn't have done it. He's come out there and showed he's played an A-League pre-season cup game, played well, team's won.
If Bosnich is signed full-time, he'll get plenty of chances to impress. As strange as it sounds, Danny Vukovic will be allowed to play the opening 2 A-League games of the season before a 5-game suspension kicks in. It shapes as a selection headache for coach Laurie McKenna, but Bosnich isn't putting any pressure on himself to become the club #1.
Goals. To look good. I love looking good. It's a long time I went through without looking good, so I always want to get myself back chiseled and all that, yeah. I don't want my mum to be able to grab, an inch a day, yeah, so that's what I want to do.
The former Chelsea, Manchester United and Aston Villa star wasted no time in winning over the Central Coast faithful.
Danny's done the hard yards, he's been good for the club, he was good last year. I hope he doesn't lose his spot over this.
He was one of the best, probably the best keeper this country's produced. Mark Schwartz is only 34, Bosnich is only 36, so why not?
Despite making it look easy out there, Bosnich admitted the quality of football was much higher than he'd expected and even rated it better than the second tier of English football.
Well, I'm telling you now from somebody who has played at the very top of the game, the standard is good. I'm not trying to say, I'm not going to try to patronise and say it was like the Premier League, but it was very good. It was very good. It actually surprised me.
Nearly all of the 7,000 spectators at Blue Tongue Stadium were on his side, but the sledging from the small number of Sydney FC fanatics didn't get through Bosnich's thick skin.
In these days of political correctness, I think people are a little bit wound up too tight about everything, and it's nice to be able to laugh at yourself every now and then.
Christian Jansen, Fox Sports News.
Sydney FC coach John Kosmina says Mark Bosnich was the reason Central Coast beat his team 3-0 in a pre-season game in Gosford yesterday. In his first appearance in Australia since 1999, the 36-year-old former Aston Villa, Manchester United and national goalkeeper made a series of great saves and stopped a penalty. Bosnich is on trial for a contract with the Mariners. Still to come in the morning news, the latest weather.
That's something that